Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Nelson Araujo, your assembly member, but also your Democratic nominee for Secretary of State. And with your help, in about 26 hours, we could potentially make history here in Nevada by electing me as your first openly LGBTQ person ever to be elected statewide. But we have a lot of work to do, and I know that everyone in this room has been working tirelessly to make sure that on Election Day, we show President Donald Trump and his administration that in Nevada, the buck stops here. Thank you. That we elect folks like folks in the Secretary of State's office that are going to do everything that they can in their power to protect our voting rights, so that shenanigans like the ones that are being played in Georgia don't step any foot here in Nevada. And look, this is it. All of us have been working tirelessly, but we need you now more than ever. We know that the stakes are high. We know that this is the most consequential election of our times, and we know that the test is truly all in us. Whether we're going to do everything within our power to reach our neighbors, our family members, anyone that we approach, and remind them that if we don't vote, we won't win. So this is our charge, and this is how we're going to respond on Election Day with a great big victory. But I need to hear from you. Are you all ready to vote? Are you ready to get out the vote? Are you ready to make history here in Nevada? All right. Well, now I have the honor of introducing a dear friend of mine. We have been on the campaign trail nonstop since we started, and I am so excited for her to defeat her opponent, not just because her opponent is not qualified to be a congressman, but because she is extremely qualified to represent Congressional District 3. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next Congresswoman, Susie Lee. Thanks. I got out of myself.
Thank you. That's right. First of all, thank you all. There are so many familiar faces in this room, and all of you have been out working so hard for months. And Republicans are getting nervous. Okay, Donald Trump's sending troops to the border. He's doing everything he can because he knows we're going to take back the House. We're going to win this. And HRC was with me from the very beginning. And I'm going to give Danny his 7th loss. And I got to point out Norm, who's been here every time I've walked in here. Our super volunteer. You know, Norm has been here working so hard, and really, I mean, he epitomizes what's on the ballot. And he has been working, you know, equality's on the ballot, Medicare and Social Security's on the ballot, health care's on the ballot, but more importantly than anything, the soul of this country is what's on the ballot. And you guys all know this as much as I do. I know you've been working as hard as you possibly can, and we got to keep it up for a little over 24 hours. We'll get there. And I can't wait to call Jacky Rosen, our next state senator, and Nelson, not state, U.S. senator, and Nelson, Secretary of State. And I am so proud and honored to introduce Chad Griffin. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Susie. By the way, I walked in and I said, Susie, you have on the coolest T-shirt in the room. And then she told me it was an HRC T-shirt. How are we doing, Nevada?